Here's how to play Connect Connected Dots. This is a game where you're going to be working together in a co-op fashion to try to draw pictures using straight lines connecting dots of hidden words that are on the back of these cards, and then finding pairs of number cards and letter cards that go together. Now, each one of the pairs is going to go together either by rhyming with one another, being a compound word, or having a common association between the two. These are the sheets as you're going to see them in the book. And you're going to see that there's sheet 1 of 2 and sheet 2 of 2. Every game of this game, no matter how many players you have, is going to require both sheets to be cut out and all 16 canvases to be cut out. So we recommend cutting along this cut line each sheet and then cutting out each one of the canvases. And remember, don't look at the back of these cards yet. Once you cut out all the canvases, you're going to make a pile of lettered canvases and a pile of the numbered canvases. And now on the back of each one of these canvases, behind the black box, you're going to see a hidden word and a symbol. This word is going to be what you're drawing by connecting the dots to one another. Now, when you're distributing these canvases among players, you have to make sure that no player gets letters and numbers at the same time. And you're going to distribute all 16 canvases as evenly as possible. So if you were playing a two-player game, and remember this is a co-op game, player one's going to have all the lettered canvases and player two is going to have all the numbered canvases. If you're playing three-player game, one player is going to get all 8 of either the letters or the numbers, and then the other two players are going to split them up. So one player would get 4 numbers, one player would get the other 4 numbers, and then the third player would get all the letters. If you had 4 players, you would do a similar thing, and you would give one player 4 letters, another player 4 letters, 4 numbers, and 4 numbers. Because there's a pair between each one of these canvases, it's critical that someone cannot have numbers and letters, or else they might accidentally see the pair while drawing the pictures. Once the canvases are split up into these appropriate piles, each player is going to take their pile and they're going to look at the back of each canvas and then draw by connecting straight lines between the dots a picture of what that word is. So here's an example of what it would look like after everybody's done drawing. After everybody's done drawing, all canvases are going to be put in the middle of the table, and you're going to put the letters together and you're going to put the numbers together. So you could lay them out in columns like this or however you see fit. Now, you'll see that we have 16 complete drawings, and each person has drawn their drawings, and some people know what it is that they drew, and then they don't know what it is that anybody else drew. And then you're going to work together as a team to try to find the pairs. So you're looking for 8 total pairs, and each pair is going to be one letter paired with one number. And again, these are either going to be rhyming words, compound words, or things with a common association. You're going to work together as a team, and you're not supposed to say what you think each thing is. You're only supposed to say, hey, I really think that 1 goes with A. And someone says, okay, if everybody agrees, we're going to take 1 and A and we're going to make a pile of the pairs that we put together. And then someone might say, I think, okay, F and 8 go together. So then we're going to make another pile and we're going to put F and 8 over there. And you're going to go doing that until you have all 8 pairs set up. When a player suggests a matching pair, they can say why they think they match. You can say, I think these rhyme, I think these are a compound word, or I think these are a common association. Now, at the end of the game, when all 8 pairs are collected, you're going to reveal one at a time the 2 pairs, and you're going to see the words, and you're going to see the symbols. If the symbols match, that means that you've made a correct association. So here, we don't know what this person was thinking, but they thought that these two went together. It turns out they don't go together. But this pair, they do go together. This is a brush, and this is a tooth. And they have matching symbols indicating that they go together as toothbrush. So you're going to go through and you're going to have all 8 pairs done. And then the way you score is you're simply just going to add up 1 point for every correct pair. And you're working together to try to get 8 out of 8 points.